Today, we're going to dive deep into a concept that gets thrown around a lot but is often deeply misunderstood: emptiness. But we're not going to talk about it in some abstract way. Nope, we're going to look at it from a really wild perspective, through a truth that comes from the very core of a single, shattered particle of dust.
So, this incredible line comes from Bhikkhu Quang Vô Sắc, a deeply respected teacher. And I want you to know, this isn't just some pretty poetry. This is a direct pointer. He's pointing at a reality that's been hiding in plain sight, something scientists and mystics have been chasing for thousands of years.
So here's our roadmap for this journey. First up, we're going to decode what in the world this dust particle is trying to tell us. Then we'll expose a very common, very subtle trap that a lot of people fall into. From there, we'll dive into the essence of true emptiness and what it means to say that one is all. And finally, we'll bring it all home and see how this is actually a key that can unlock a totally new reality for you. You hear this phrase all the time on spiritual paths, right? See things as they truly are. But what does that actually mean, in our own direct experience? Well, for most of us, that journey starts with something really simple, just looking. We start to pay attention. We look at our own bodies, our feelings, our thoughts, and we notice, whoa, everything is in constant motion. It's all just coming and going. Nothing sticks around. It's all impermanent. And when you look really close at this stream of experiences, you realize you can't find some solid, separate me in charge of it all. For many, that realization is a huge aha moment. It feels like a massive breakthrough. But this brings us to a really critical question. Is that it? Is noticing that everything changes and there's no solid self, is that the final destination, the complete truth? Or is it possible we're still missing something much, much deeper? And the answer to that question reveals a really sneaky trap. It's a place where even the most sincere spiritual seekers can get stuck, sometimes for lifetimes, without even knowing it. This is what we can call the first level of understanding emptiness.
So this first level is often called the emptiness of phenomena. And it's a totally logical insight. It's the understanding that nothing exists all by itself. A tree, right? It needs sun, it needs water, it needs soil. It depends on this whole network of things to be a tree. So in that sense, it's empty of existing all on its own. Makes sense?
But here's where the trap is sprung. As you get deeper into your practice, your mind can start to produce some pretty incredible experiences. We're talking profound states of peace, bliss, stillness. And the danger is that we grab onto these amazing states and mistake them for the final goal.
So you have this insight that everything is impermanent, but then you experience this incredible bliss, and you think, aha, I found it. This peaceful state, this must be my true self. This is nirvana. You see the mistake? You're confusing a temporary state that was created by conditions with the ultimate unconditional reality itself. They are not the same thing at all. So if we're just watching this show, the parade of thoughts, feelings, and sensations passing by, how do we get backstage? How do we stop just observing the dance and actually touch the very fabric of reality itself?
Well, the answer is that we have to go deeper. We have to break through to a second, much more profound level of emptiness. This isn't about what things do, rise and pass away. This is about what things fundamentally are.
This second level is called the emptiness of essence, or true emptiness. And the teaching here is absolutely radical. It says that the deepest, most fundamental nature of everything, your body, the screen you're looking at, the stars in the sky, is this true emptiness. And look, this isn't some scary black void. Think of it more like space, the silent, vast, aware potential from which everything appears. And when you really start to grasp this idea of true emptiness, something incredible happens. All of reality begins to unify in a way that just shatters our normal way of seeing things. Let's see how this unfolds. The logic is actually super simple, but it will absolutely blow your mind. Just follow this. If all existence arises from true emptiness, and true emptiness is also the inner nature of all existence, well, what does that mean? It means the source and the thing that comes from the source are actually one and the same.
And that leads to this incredible conclusion. One is all. That one thing, that true emptiness, that universal space, is everything. Every single phenomenon, when you look at it deeply enough, just resolves back into that one single essence. All the walls of separation just dissolve.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Okay, that's a beautiful metaphor, but I have to be crystal clear here. The teacher is not speaking in metaphors.
When he talks about a shattered particle of dust, he means it literally, a physical speck of dust. He's saying the entire truth of the whole cosmos is fully present inside any single object you can find.
So what does all this mean for you, right now, in your actual life? Well, this isn't just some neat philosophical idea. This two-level understanding is said to be the absolute key that unlocks complete and total freedom from suffering.
So the path to this ultimate wisdom really has two crucial steps. Step 1. You have to see things as they are on the surface. Impermanent, no solid self. That's level 1. You have to do that. But, and this is the big but, you can't stop there. For step 2, you have to penetrate through the phenomena to realize its essential nature, to touch true emptiness. That's level 2. It's only this complete, two-level vision that can finally go deep enough to pull out the very root of the ignorance that binds us to suffering. It's not enough to just see the leaves. You have to see the root. This is the key. This is what liberation is all about.
And so I'll just leave you with this to really think about. If the entire, unbelievable truth of the whole cosmos is fully present in one tiny, shattered particle of dust, then what infinite fundamental truth is waiting for you to see it, right now, in the very next thing your eyes happen to land on?